In a quiet corner of the city stood a college campus, a place filled with laughter, footsteps, and endless conversations. Among hundreds of students walking those hallways, there was one girl who preferred silence. Her name was Sara. Sara loved books more than people. She would spend her afternoons in the library, sitting near the window, letting the sunlight fall gently on the pages she read. To her, life was simple. Classes, assignments, and the comforting company of words. But one morning, everything began to change. That was the day she met Emily. Emily was the kind of person who carried sunshine in her smile. Confident, outgoing, and always surrounded by friends. Yet, fate brought her into Sara's quiet world. A group project had been assigned, and the professor paired Sara and Emily together. First, Sara felt nervous. Emily was different, bright, bold, and talkative. But as they sat together over books and laptops, something unexpected happened. Emily didn't overwhelm Sara. Instead, she noticed her. She listened. She asked questions, not just about the project, but about Sara's favorite books, her dreams, her thoughts. And for the first time in a long time, Sara felt seen. Days turned into weeks. Their study sessions turned into coffee breaks. Coffee breaks turned into long walks across the campus garden. And slowly, their laughter began to echo together. Sara started noticing the little things. The way Emily's eyes sparkled when she explained an idea. The way she tucked her hair behind her ear when she was thinking hard. The way her presence made even ordinary evenings feel special. Sara told herself it was friendship, but deep inside, her heart whispered it was something more. One rainy evening, as the campus grew quiet, Sara and Emily stayed back in the library to finish their project. The rain tapped gently against the glass, filling the silence with its rhythm. Emily looked at Sara, her voice soft. You know, I like working with you. You make everything feel calmer, safer. Sara's chest tightened. She wanted to reply, but words failed. Instead, she smiled nervously, hiding the storm of emotions rising within her. But Emily kept looking at her, as if waiting for something unspoken. That night, when they packed their books and stepped outside, the rain hadn't stopped. Emily pulled out a small umbrella, but it was only big enough for one. The two of them walked close, shoulders brushing, their hands almost touching. And in that silence, Sara realized she was falling in love. The weeks that followed only deepened their bond. Late-night phone calls that began with homework ended with stories of childhood dreams. Group lunches slowly turned into moments where it felt like the world had disappeared, and only the two of them remained. Sara wanted to confess, but fear of losing Emily, fear of being misunderstood. Until one evening, after their final presentation, everything changed. The classroom was empty. Everyone had left. Sara was packing her bag when Emily walked over, holding 2 cups of coffee. She handed one to Sara, her usual smile softer, almost nervous. Sara, Emily whispered, there's something I've wanted to tell you. Sara's heart raced. She turned, her lips parting to speak, but Emily continued, like I don't have to pretend, like the world makes sense. I don't know if this is wrong or strange, but she paused, eyes trembling with honesty. I think I like you more than a friend. For a moment, the world stopped. The sound of distant chatter faded. The ticking clock on the wall seemed to freeze. Sara's eyes filled with tears she didn't expect. All this time, she had been hiding her feelings, never knowing Emily felt the same. With a shaky breath, she whispered back, I like you, too, Emily. I've liked you for so long. Emily smiled, a tear slipping down her cheek. And in that quiet, empty classroom, surrounded by scattered books and fading daylight, their hands finally met, warm, trembling, but certain. It wasn't dramatic. It wasn't loud. It was simple, and it was real. From that day forward, everything felt different. The campus garden seemed brighter, the library quieter, yet more alive. Coffee cups carried more than caffeine. They carried stories, laughter, and secret smiles. Sara and Emily walked side by side, No longer just classmates, no longer just friends. They were two hearts that had found home in each other. And though they never knew what the future would bring, they knew this. Love, in its purest form, asks for no permission. It simply exists. It simply grows. And sometimes it blossoms between pages and coffee cups. This was their story. A story not of rules or expectations, but of two girls in one college who found love where they least expected it.